Panda. I'm signing out with this one. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to speak basically in English, and I'll mix in some little Luo for purpose of our manager. I have Felix, who heads NBL, Castrolite in particular, is here for that main purpose. And then with me, I also have my other partners, Aphrodis, and I also have some comedians, the head of comedians, Banana Joe. And basically, the main reason why we are holding this press conference is because of what we are all well aware of. 3rd of June, we have the biggest comedy festival coming up in Gulu City. It's called the International Comedy Festival. But before I get deep into that, allow me to welcome members of the press. I want to welcome so much the team from Lakwed TV. I want to welcome One Luo TV. Also want to welcome so much Radio Ruping, who are my partners. And I want to welcome Luo Tunes, a very busy digital online platform. I want to welcome so much Solid Events, my partners, Lewis and the team. Welcome all the comedians present. And then allow me also to recognize the presence of Pato Photography, our official photographer. Well, coming back to the matter, Gulu City, Northern Uganda, and Uganda at large is well aware of the International Comedy Festival that is coming up on 3rd of June, which is a Friday, and also Matters Day for that matter. We biggest comedy show in Africa. From Lusaka, Zambia, to Gulu, Uganda, Northern Uganda in particular, for those who do not know where Gulu is. We are extremely excited as Love for the Owakabi comedy show because we will be celebrating 5 years of existence in comedy. For those of you who do not know, Love for the Owakabi comedy show was started way back in 2017, and it was especially in June. So we are opening a new chapter of another 5 years. But why are we hosting the International Comedy Festival? Reason number one, we are celebrating the long run of a comedy show that started with 17 people as fans, the way we call them fans, 17 fans to now over 500 fans that sit in one venue weekly in search of happiness, joy, stress relief, and of course, being a corporate event, the most event that gives them a good platform of networking and connecting with the people in their fields. Ladies and gentlemen, as Love for the Owakabi comedy show, I am very, very, very excited to host the 5th year in the business. We are very excited. Over the past 5 years, many comedians have risen up. Over the past 5 years, people have gotten to know about comedy in Northern Uganda. Over the past 5 years, we've managed to impact on lives. Over the past 5 years, we've shared a lot of happiness with people who understand what stand-up comedy is all about. And also over the past 5 years, we've managed to put Gulu City on the map of Uganda via a unique taste of entertainment. And it is on this note that we welcome all our different partners, people who've come on board to work with us for the next many years as we continue to host Laugh with Owakabi Comedy Show. I want to start by talking about the guest that we are hosting on 3rd of June. On 3rd of June, we will be hosting the one and only, a very famous, talented comedian that everyone almost in Africa, everyone knows and love him so much. The name is the African Joker. When you hear the name Joker alone, you should know that he's really big. You can't play Joker if you're not big. So the African Joker will be jetting in the country and will be performing in Gulu on 3rd of June. He's not only coming to perform, he's also coming to enjoy the beautiful feel of Gulu, the entertainment that we share in Gulu, the culture and the food that we share in Gulu, and of course the history that we share. We can't talk about Gulu and we fail to tell new people about our history, how we've come, how far we've come to get this kind of happiness. From the times when stress, sorrows, worries, and tears was part of our lives, to right now that we can smile, move freely, happily, do business, cut across, welcome new people to the town with the many development. So this comedy is not just about comedy, it is about celebrating the peace, the happiness that we have achieved in the past 5 years or even more. So thank you so much. Allow me to welcome my partners. When I talk about partners, this event was too big for Laugh with the Owakabi Comedy Show to handle it alone. And that's why we had to knock on several doors, and the doors that open are the doors that we are going to work with and embrace their brands. NBL, Nile Bros Limited, had what we requested from them and decided to come fully on board and embrace our struggle, support the comedy show, and give us everything that we need. And that's why you see we will be rocking the brand Castor Life. Yes, it's a very premium beer. If you've never tested, you should actually test. We've already had enough of it, and we're still having more after the press conference. So allow me to also introduce to you Mr. Felix, who is from NBL. In a few, he'll be sharing with us. But before Felix speaks, I have the team from Aphrodis, who are my partners, and they are also part of the event. For those of you out there, you should know that Aphrodis is there to always handle your laundry needs and everything that you need at home, at office, at work, where anything that involves cleaning, let the name Aphrodis be attached to it. With me, I have Mr. Bob, who is from Aphrodis, and then I have Banana Joe, and I have Biggie and Manager Walter, like I made mention before. Well, in a few minutes, allow me to welcome, let me start with Bob from Aphrodis. Share with us, sharing with us his experience of laughing with the Owakabi and also working with Laugh with the Owakabi, and then an insight of what they're prepared for 3rd of June. Thank you so much, Bob. You're welcome for this. Let's give them a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bob. Okay, and
And face the other side.
I am the head of cleaning after this one. A few months ago,
Just try and order. Joe, we did.
we approached Owakabi and he welcomed us on board for his to be a partner in his comedy show. No. I must say the little time we have spent together, working together, I'm very impressed. And I must say, Cash, when we were signing the contract, we
You continue to this one is recording.
when we were signing the contract, we didn't expect to go this big. I must say, thank you from the bottom of our hearts, from the Afro this world. We didn't expect to go continental. Though we believe in you, we are very impressed at Aphrodis. And as Aphrodis, we are reaffirming our commitment to always supporting your endeavors as Owakabi Comedy Show. And we would like to reassure our customers that we are here to handle your laundry needs. And actually, Aphrodis is a home care service company. We do laundry, we do fumigation, we do landscaping, and we do cleaning. Cleaning, we handle office cleaning, home cleaning, and even industrial cleanings. Laundry, we do both domestic and industrial laundry.
Don't put it too close.
We do both domestic and industrial laundry.
Please speak. This is capturing.
I don't have much more to say, but all in all, I would like to encourage everyone to come on board and support Laugh with Owakabi. It's a weekly event. You come with family, while be rest assured that Aphrodis will handle your cleaning services. Thank you, Owakabi. Thank you, Laugh with Owakabi Comedy Show. And thank you to all the comedians that have come together to support this very promising event in this part of the country. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Well, allow me to, in a very special way, thank the place that we are in, the management of Password Lounge. This town is growing so big because of Password Lounge. If you're in town, you make sure you come to Password Lounge. And a matter of fact, as we are making this announcement, it is official that on Saturday, we will have the after party of Laugh with the Owakabi Comedy Show right here at Password. So that's why we are here, for those who didn't know. Well, allow me to also now welcome Mr. Felix, who is head of marketing, yes, at trade activations at NBL. Felix, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Cash. Like you said, Felix Alinda is my name. I work with NBL. I work with NBL, Nile Breweries Limited. When Cash contacted me about this mega festival, International Comedy Festival, I quickly responded to him that we shall be able to come on board and support him. For Cash has been there he has been in the business for quite some time, and we thought it was the right time for us to come on board with him. We're not only going to stop at Laugh with the Owakabi International Festival, we are pledging to always be with him on all weekly events that he's having. We yet to crack a deal with him about that, and we are happy to always give back to the community as Nile Breweries. Thank you so much, and looking forward to seeing you all guys there as we enjoy the Joker. Thank you so much.
Well, there might be several questions. There might be several questions about one or two or three things, among us, which is how are you able to get the African Joker all the way from Zambia to Uganda? Is it really possible? Well, to answer that question, the paperwork is here, as you can see. This is their flight schedules. Together with this management, their team are going to land at least 3 days before the event. So you should be expecting them around. We'll first take a tour. We'll have a feel of Fort Patiro. We'll have a feel of Aru Falls. We'll have a feel of the beautiful places that make Gulu great. Yeah, and so if you can look at this, I don't have to disclose everything, yes, but if you can see this, this is a signed contract confirming to you that the African Joker is actually ready. Well, when you ask us about the events, what are our expectation? One, this is like the moment of our lives. It's like the biggest moment that we've waited for. It's like what we've prayed for. No any international comedian has ever come to this town except Eric Omondi, who is coming back here before August. I told you we are celebrating 5 years. 5 years, you don't celebrate with one event. You celebrate with 5 events, 5 big events. So we are starting with 3rd June, and the celebration is going to end on 28th November. So from 3rd June, you calculate from 3rd June